Alright then. Recently there was this game that got released on Steam, and the developer, or at least one of the two developers, sent me an email, sent me a key to basically play it. So, let's see what Crush the Industry is all about, shall we? From here we can basically see it's a retro roguelike deck builder, so we'll see how it basically goes. I probably should have put Steam on, but I've been doing so many Senderls recently that I don't really need to, do I? Excellent, we got download content because they're updating their game. Hooray. That's a good thing, by the way. Alright, here we go. Crush the Industry. It starts windowed apparently. This game may contain flashing images and other luminous visual effects, which may induce epileptic seizures in rare instances for certain individuals. And it already skipped. Well, I was up there for a little bit. Alright, well that helps a little bit. We do have a full screen option here. Several languages, including apparently Brazilian. Interesting. At least 2 display resolutions. It might be more, but you know, I don't have a big enough screen to basically show that, so maybe it's not shown. Battle speed, text speed 1, that's fine. Let's play the game and see how it basically goes. So help. Select the status effect or common mechanic to view more information. So, okay. Career progress, achievements, delete save file, unlock all content. Select my character. So we got Jack the Intern. Simple and balanced. After changing his college major 19 times, Jack finally discovered his true calling, working on video games. We got Kingsley, the community manager, fast and aggressive. Kingsley's dream is to work on video games while moonlighting as a pro wrestler. There's no reason he can't do both, right? And then Reina, the game designer. Slow and strategic. A tenacious chess player and game designer, Reina always has a plan to stay ahead of the curve. So you actually see they have things right here. Let's see what Jack is all about. So he's milk toast, restore free health. He's got attack, deal 6 damage. I like how I'm highlighting up here. You can still see it basically telling me up here what it is. So that's nice. 6 damage, gain 7 block. Apply 1 weaken and gain 3 block if target is attacking. Deal 9 damage if target isn't attacking. Jack of all trades. Free chance to gain 1 energy to start returns. Gutsy. Start battle with 1 toughness and cool as a cucumber. Start battles with +1 force and +3 sanity shield if your sanity is 60 or higher. It looks like there's a bunch of stuff to unlock. Let's really do some stuff here, so we'll have to see how it goes. Fastest run is currently 10 hours. So select bonus talents. So you got healthy, deft, all this other stuff in here. I don't see anything to randomize this, so that's interesting. Let's go for defensive. So it's normal and hard, so unlock by completing the 4th floor in the previous difficulty level, so it's locked right now. And these are all locked as well for now. Corporate hell. Trusty fun baby. Start for an extra $75. Recommend for players who want easier experience. Old. Slows down health roll speed and other stuff. Recommend for players who want less time-based difficulty. So that basically makes things a little bit slower. I might just put this on because it'll let me show off like the stuff here. And random chaos. Start with runner show talent, randomizes damage dealt, now we're going for new players. So battle animation and text speed can be changed anytime in the game setting menu. Let's start the career. Hey, I'm Gabe. Don't mind the steam, it's good for my circulation. You want to join the gaming industry? Sweet summer child, are you sure? Well, you came to the right place, yeah. Made it to the top. I made it to the top. If you want a state-of-the-art home sauna like mine, you gotta work your tail off. You'll have to rough it just like like that little Italian plumber did. Take a deep breath. Don't neglect your glutes. Stick to the plant-based diet. That advice is on the house. In the future, you should probably call your dad. Anyway, come by for a soak in the tub when you're not so poor. I'll teach you what I know. You look like you've got strong glutes, so I see a lot of potential in you. Good luck. Okay, interesting. Welcome to the toxic trenches. Welcome to the bottom of the food chain, newbie. Hope you don't mind getting your hands dirty. Ha ha ha. Our players are notoriously toxic and tough to please. Anyway, how about you get to work on this endless pile of players' support tickets? What? You never done this before and you want a tutorial? Wahahaha. We don't have the budget for that kind of stuff, you rube. Check the tooltips and figure it out. No pain, no gain. Alright, so no tutorial. Check the tooltips. Maybe that question mark button at the top upper right will help you with something like you. So basically it's telling you to use that, basically. I'm not sure why we hired you, but you should probably get to work now. If you can manage these vermin, maybe I'll find a better position for you here. Ha ha ha. Alright, so we have our, Slay Aspire type of, layout here. Stop slacking off. A new challenge appears. So use defensive. You can see what they're actually doing right here. The enemy the enemy tends to attack you for 18 damage. So here's my abilities. I can attack him. Your game is pandering to the new casual gamer. So basically, it's like, telling me about like this stuff. So the whole aspect of this game is basically like, you're in an indie developer, studio, I guess. And you do like the indie developer stuff like that. Deal for damage on enemies, block, gain 8 block. So target self. I use block. Deal 5 damage, apply 1 weaken. That might be useful. I'm more enlightened than you filthy casuals. So yeah, basically the elitist. It's like a target's neckbeard. He blocked, but he's weakened, so deal 30% less damage, decrease by 1 at the end of your character's turn. His shield's down. The game is pandering to a new casual gamer establishment, so that again. Adapt. So apply 1 weaken game for block if the target's attacking. So basically, let's avoid my damage a little bit more. Yeah, a Guardian Variety Neckbeard, don't let a cynical defensive stack up. So this is like defensive guy. Only normally play trash like this, so okay, let's end. Rethink. Right click to cycle skill, refresh at the start of every player's turn. I don't need to rethink anything. Let's just go. So Nightmare criticizes my lack of stuff. Use defensive. Alright, so the enemy intends to use a positive buff on itself, so it's going to try and buff itself up. So I'm obviously attack him. I really don't need those right now, so just sweep him. Gain a block to a spell. Sure, we'll get that, and then crush. Deal light damage applied to exposed. And we'll do this. So basically, you shield himself. Armor reduces incoming damage by this amount. Occurs before block. Negative values increase damage taken. So that's basically your armor right there. So he's got 18 damage here. Let's get a little bit of like defense for myself then. Where's my health shown, by the way, I wonder? Oh, it is right there. So I got 9 health. Okay. Alright, we'll get a little bit of block. And let's attack him. So he took a damage point there. That's fine. I use defensive. I get my shield back. He's probably buffing himself again. So yeah, he's going to buff himself again. Let's try crushing him. Didn't do a whole lot of damage to him, but okay. You know, what was like, it's like permanent, like, you know, armor or stuff like that. So exposed takes 3% more damage. Decreases by 1 at the end of turns. This one attack, attack, attack. Just mediate again, but whatever, it's attack. So he shields himself to cynicism again. There's that. Actually, your game stinks. Whatever. We'll do that to him. Let's attack. And sure, I'll block again. So, crush. And adapt. Victory, your health is stabilized. So, we defeated Neckbeard. We got our wages. New skills available. So you got Impulse, deal 7 damage for each rethink. Consume all rethink. Snap, deal 9 damage. If your sanity is 20 or lower, apply -1 armor to target. Block out, gain 19 block. Hustle. So steal plus 1 random positive stats for target enemy. Gain $10 if you have $20 or less. Only usable by Jack. This is like a special skill for him. Let's go for block out. So select a spot for it. Let's just go here. So that's basically like the deck building part of this game. Choose one. Restore health, restore sanity, or gain wages. Let's gain wages. Why not? Let's try a difficult test this time around. See what elite enemy's like. So what's this guy? Macho Batman. You nerds aren't good enough to follow me. So this little guy really wants some attention, but he's all bark and no bite. Was exposed, that's nice. Another busy day at the community. Okay, so we keep on going, okay. So here's a risk influencer. She relies on her devoted followers to support, so break their hearts before she does. So next enemy action is unknown. Don't forget to donate. Okay, well, I have no idea what she's going to do, so... Let's block. Mediate. So it's actually a shield for like, you know, sanity as well. Let's block again. And sweep. Are you staring at my hips? Well, you should be. Ah, okay, so now we got ourselves, like, you know, followers here. This is where sweep would be very good to have. I just used it, so whoops. Let's do that to hurt you a little bit. So they're going after my sanity, these guys, as well as like attacking me. That's going to be annoying. We'll do that. Block up might be very nice to do right now, so I drop the controller into hot tub again. Very nice. Alright, so when will I get sweep, I wonder? The enemy tends to heal itself and or its cohorts. Well, let it heal its cohorts or itself, I guess, but whatever. Let's do this. Let's attack. Attack. Attack, I guess. She devoured her loyal fans. Fun. I guess he's going to try and summon some more. Let's relax. So there's her followers again. That's going to be useful right now. I guess a block. There's sweep again, but I don't have access to it just yet. Let's crush her. I'll probably hopefully stop her from healing herself. So no heal. Guess let's do this. There's some damage to her. We get the defense basically up for a little bit. There's sweep. And she'll be able to damage you a little bit, but I can possibly heal. But no, I'll block. Fully defense it, why not? So yeah, block only like lasts for a turn, it's something note, but whatever, that's fine. There's a crush. I wonder if I can kill her next time, but we'll see. My sanity's slipping away, apparently. Depression. Randomly adds a skill that saps energy. Decrease by 1 at the start of your turn. Down she goes. Alright, well, we got ourselves a yellow skill here apparently. Dissolve, apply 6 damage, apply 25 decay. Stonewall, gain free block 5 times. Bubble up, gain 2 block. Each time you gain block this turn, it gain 1 thorns. RNG, target enemy for random effective damage. Let's go with Dissolve. So I can restore some health, restore some sanity. Let's go for sanity for what just happened there. Choose one. Learn new talents. So start a belt with 2 thorns, rusting angry face, or upgrade skill. I think those are like the things I basically had before. So it would be nice if you had like necessary tooltips by the way to the developer, just to like see like what this stuff basically does. Like there might be something that tells me like what forms basically are, but There, deal the amount of damage back to attackers when hit. So there's thorns. Already an upgrade skill or something like that. So maybe adapt this got upgrade. Gabe's Hot Tub Seminars. Learn new talents for a price. Tweaky's Cafe. Buy consumable food and drink items here. Each visit restores 15 sanity or health. Let's go to the Hot Tub Seminars. Stay a while and glisten. Okay. So defense mechanism. If your health is rolling, taking damage at the start of your turn, gain 5 block. Might be useful. See, that's like your store. Personal training. Start battles with power. Perfect timing. Your first damage dealt each turn with a timed hit skill is guaranteed a critical hit. Perfect time hits deal extra damage. Smashing. Start battles with a critical. Multitasking. Chance to deal pure damage to ram enemy each time you cycle skill. And sanitary. Start battles with 2 dispel. Why not? We'll get that one. So, power! Increases damage dealt with normal attacks by this amount. And where's decay, by the way? So, decay. When this reaches 50 or higher, is removed and deals 50 pure damage. So, that's really, really powerful then. Random event, an unexpected event, presenting choices that could be beneficial or damaging. Players have voted for your retirement to receive a prestigious award for your work with the community. Wow, okay, sure. Humbly accept this, the award. Gain talent quickly claimed. So start battle with 5 crit. You feel a little bit proud of your work. Return to work. Discovery. Unlock a new talent or effect. Some bonuses are double-edged, so choose wisely. Or standard task. A standard task during your workday. Well, let's see what Discovery is all about first. You've got some new ideas brewing. Activate. So, skill specializations. Increases cycle rate of skill. Gain +1 rethink at the start of your turn. Or physical therapy. Restore 30 health. Lose 10 sanity. So yeah, basically it's a double-edged sword. Basically lose sanity at, cause you gain more health. So this makes it maybe cycle it more. Maybe like I'll get more of that. The light was extinguished and self-improvement was made. So show a cycle rate. So maybe that means they happen a little bit more frequently to skill now. 12% chance. I wonder how this basically works. If there's like an item down here and whatnot, but whatever. Standard task. Let's do that. A new challenge appears. So we got Neckbeard and this guy, Toxic Slime. This poisonous gunk is all over the player's support department. So poison. Damage tends to reduce my sanity, so let's see here. I'll sweep. I probably want to adapt here on you. I'll block his damage and we'll see what the sanity basically does to me. Okay, so basically he puts the poison on me when he basically hits me with that, so, okay. After triggering any type of damage, take this amount of additional damage, decreases by 1. Is that when he hits me or when I hit him, I wonder? So this guy's trying to get armor on himself. Let's do that. I got 2 dissolves now. Why not? Let's get rid of him. Golden slime. Free money if you can catch it in time. Well, I didn't have the option to get him, so well. Let's see what this does to him then. Dissolve. Dissolve. Wow, it does a lot of damage indeed. So collect. So big shot, deal 4 damage, ramp up, gain free power for his turn. Magnus Opus, deal 17 damage to all enemies, apply 6 burn, poison, decay to all enemies. If this is in the skill slot at the end of your turn, reduces energy cost by 1. So this takes a while to basically get powered up. Brute Force, apply 1 exposed and -1 armor to all enemies, gain 1 power. Let's take big shot. And money for now. Well, I guess we'll get this again. I can't pick up anything except for like this over here, guys. Last gasp. When your health reaches 0, gain an extra 5 seconds to act before collapsing. We'll leave. I can't do anything, so that's actually a waste of my time. I probably should have done something else there. Guarded. Retain up to 10 block at the end of your turn. That's actually really good guy, I think. Random event. A shady looking peddler approaches you and reveals some items for sale. So buy bug spray, lose $15, gain consumable bug spray, buy eraser. Not interested. With your transaction complete, the creepy salesman slinks away. How did that guy even get in here? Return to work. Okay, got a difficult task, it's fine. The meeting blob. Change the intent when damaged on your turn. Try to make it through this meeting with your sanity intact. So basically it's meeting. Rabble, 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 rabble. Okay. Damage tends to hit my sanity, so take this. This will help. I don't want to use this just yet, I don't think, so okay, that's how the recycle works. And adapt. Let's do that to him. The Bruiser wants to expand the mean blob to do something, next step, but whatever. So, he intends to reduce my sanity now. That's going to suck. Crush. Ooh, big shot's next to expensive, but whatever. Attack. Attack again. So each time I attack him, I'm actually taking, like, different actions from him, so you want to be very careful attacking this guy, I guess. I could use big shot, but he's going to possibly change this to something really bad. Who knows? Why not? We'll do it for it. Oh, he died. Nice. Task completed. Okay, excellent. Collect my wages. there's snap, deal 11 damage. If your sanity is 20 or lower, blah blah. Stonewall aim. Apply to explode to a target enemy. Gain 5 critical until the end of your turn. In corporate speak, apply -1 armor. Cycle the buzzword. 0 energy. Deal 5 damage. And we'll skip bonus wages for now. So beefy, gain more health or upgrade a skill. Let's upgrade Crush. So that made it deal 10 damage and apply free expose. So a little bit more powerful. We haven't gone to the cafe yet. Let's do that. Oh yes, the barista who's basically like, you know, high in caffeine. Bob's Killer Coffee, Hot Coffee, Fuzzy Pickle, Flaming Mocha, Steamed Ham, or Kombucha. I like how it says gain 2 poison, because whatever. Steamed Ham, restore 5 health, apply 4 burn to all enemies, delay for devilish. We'll get that, sure. Flaming Mocha, gain 2 plus 2 burn effects until the end of battle. Gain 2 dispel and 10 sanity shield, comes with a camera for some reason. Gain 2 energy, gain 7 crit. Let's go. Oh, it's a chance to deal damage, so, you know, let's go take that, why not? Alright, you're ourselves the boss. Advancement task. It won't be easy, but you'll be promoted to the next level if you succeed. Restore 50 health after completion. So, alright, let's see what it's all about. A new challenge appears. You want promotion? This'll be a gas. Better knuckle up, small fry. Ha ha ha. So, Community Overlord. He's gone unhinged after too much toxic exposure. Don't let his poison attacks wear you down. So this guy likes to poison, I guess. The next enemy action is unknown. Attack! Let's get rid of that. And I'll save this, so... we'll use sweep. Oh, nice, a little bit critical there. Alright, he's got some toxic slime, so this guy's a summoner. Kind of expected. He wants to increase his block and increase his power. I don't have to worry about being slimed just yet, but I think it's like, you know, it doesn't stop, so let's relax. We'll do that. There's buzzword. There's dissolve. I wonder if the kid dissolves or not. I'm not really sure it does, so... we'll do that. It's a little bit of damage there. So he's going after my sanity and plans to poison me. I'm glad I have this on. He's going to attack me 4 times. Let's save the big shot for now. Just crush him. I'm not really worried about my sanity right now, so... we'll put in a block. Let's do this to weaken him. So now it says 12 damage. There's dissolve again. I might dissolve and do a whole lot of damage. I hurt him. Diminish him a little bit. I wonder if I want to use some of this stuff at some point, but whatever. There's the poison hurting me a little bit now. Nice mask. He tends to heal himself. That's going to suck. Let's go with this. I'm tempted to use Big Shot right now, so... I got him. Ugh. As much as it pains me, I'm going to promote you. Out of my department. There's no room for go-getters down here in the trenches. I bet you'll fit right in with those weirdos up in creative, though. Ha ha ha. Alright, well, there's the idea basically of this game. Basically, you're just going through the, you know, the cycles of, like, you know, indie life, I guess. I heal up, I get my sanity back. So you got Charge Shot, Toxic Shield, Backstab, or Snowball. Each time a skill's played of his turn, deal 1 damage to all enemies, gain some block. Backstab, deal 15 damage, apply poison. If target has weakened, gain 5 crit. Toxic Shield, gain 2 contact poison. So contact poison probably like, you know, poison on contact. I forget it's listed in here, that's kind of annoying, but oh well. Charge Shot, gain 4 charge, deal 6 damage for each charge, consuming all charge. And we're actually starting to run out of stuff here to basically do, so at some point I have to start cycling stuff basically out, so... Let's say I got rid of that, and let's go for wages. You level up your core skills. So choose one, basically apply 1 poison, gain 15 crit until the end of your turn. Apply 1 weaken if your current energy is 2 or less. Choose a bonus effect to add to your block skill, so gain 1 dispel if your current energy is 2 or less. Gain 1 armor until your next turn, or gain 1 power until the end of your turn. Alright, well, so I think it's basically enough to sort of show off what the gist of this game basically is. New blood in my coven. You wish to prove yourself, insect. Only word you're accepted here. Showing you the true art, and then we consider you worth. But yeah, basically you get this sort of idea here. So new unlockable. Nice, you can actually unlock stuff without having to be like, you know, in stuff, so... Okay, so that's very graphic. Work, deal 5 damage, time hit bonus, 2 to 8 damage twice. Be nice to lock. I'm not sure it's being nice, but okay. Minion Manager. Gain a minion that performs a skill at the start of your turn. It eats all consumables acquired and evolves into stronger forms based on what is fed. Start a battle with 4 contact decay. So your stuff. Now this is basically one of those things where I really feel like, you know, if you have a whole lot of stuff like this, I almost wish like you just listed like, you know, everything else instead of like having me do this like each single time. See, I can continue my run if I want to and just go back to it, but I feel like at this point we can actually sort of like, you know, see a little bit of it here. So yeah, defeat your stuff, you get stuff unlocked. So work, toxic, high simply completed. So, you know, whatever. Task completed 5, boss defeated 1. But yeah, that's basically Crush the Industry. It's a very competent, like, you know, deck building type of game. Not more to basically say in that. I definitely think the developers did a good job on it. So, yeah, good job and take care.